Hello, Scorpios. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Scorpio is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And Scorpios, your weekly reading will come out every Friday, so be sure to check back every Friday for that. And push subscribe. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything at all. It helps to support the channel, helps to support you, or me, giving you these weekly readings every week, which I so adore doing. And I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway of a free deck of tarot cards. It's actually this deck of tarot cards. It's called Ethereal Visions. And no, I didn't create them, although I wish I could say I did. That's how beautiful they are. I'm giving it away. I'm announcing a lucky winner at the end of February. And it's just a name and email address in the link below, in the description box below. I'll also pin a link in the comments for you guys so that you guys can have easy access to the giveaway. It's just a name and email address. I promise no spamming or anything. And here we go. What do we have for Scorpios this week? Feel free to take in what resonates, let go of what doesn't. It is a general collective read after all. All right. 2 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, Strength, and the 7 of Wands. All right, Scorpio, let's take a little look-see around the room here. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I adore you. I appreciate you. And I read from left to right. The first path here is the current path. It's the block, the conflict, usually something that has to come up into your field of awareness at this time. Sometimes it's already there. Most of the time, you feel a little resonance there. But it's the conflict, it's the block, it's the challenge, okay? And then we go on to the path of higher self. The path of higher self is God, spirit, angels, any higher realm being. This is their message to you that they perfectly crafted to you. This is the message that they wanted to remind you of and help you remember and guide you with, because we have every energy of the tarot. It's intrinsic to our being. So this is not something you have to go out and procure at all. You have it in your being. It's just bringing it up into the forefront, meditating on it, reminding you, cultivating it. And then we have the path of the possible outcome, okay? And this is, I do say possible because free will is the strongest law of the universe. And so I honor that by saying possible. So we'll take a look at the possible energies to come, okay? Let's get started on the path of the current situation. We've got 2 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the Pentacles here. So I'm seeing at this time, lots of rumination, Scorpio, lots of rumination. Maybe you feel a little fragmented. You don't know which way to go. You feel torn. There's just this torn feeling. Maybe you have a little self-imposed restrictive beliefs online. Maybe you're feeling a little lost and lonely at this time. There's like a new need to establish a new way, a new perspective, a new something, okay? So you don't feel so kind of broken. Give me more for Scorpio's current, please. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, there's a need to establish a new way. And I'm seeing it as like a block in kind of your receiving at this time. I feel that there's a block in receiving. There's something, there actually isn't, but you're perceiving it that way. I see that, you know, the blindfold, she's got a blindfold on and she's bound. That's kind of how I see your vision. There's a lot of rumination right now. There's not a lot of feeling of connectedness or established connection. I'm going to go into my astral soul deck here, and this will give us a house. Okay, it's an astrology soul deck. It's an oracle deck. I just took out the houses, so we'll see which house comes up for you, Scorpio. The 12th house of I surrender. Interesting. This is the house of intuition and the unconscious. Here is where we can see transcendent experiences, hospitals, prisons, secret agendas, and hidden enemies, as well as unknown possibilities and one's weaknesses. This house is also associated with long-term confinement, seclusion, and psychic abilities. It's the 12th house of Pisces. I surrender. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is something that's under the surface. It's below the surface, okay? So it might be, I don't think it's like, I think it's an inner job. It's an inside job. Usually when I see the 12th house come out, that's an inside job. That's an indication that it's inside. There's something that needs to be established, you're feeling, in order to feel that receiving. So it could be your feeling of, and it's been a big theme today, you guys, this feeling of the connection to divinity, connection to source, feeling aligned, integrated with self. Very interesting. Let's go into the path of higher self here. What do they want you to remember? We've got Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Beautiful, you guys, considering. Four of Pentacles is you coming back to base. It's that reevaluating. It's also a path of them acknowledging you're needing to heal. Needing to heal from what? Well, this could be you needing to take on a little more of that surrender feeling. Okay. And this could be as simple of you as you just being like, throughout the day, like, what is in my highest good? What's the best for me? What's in my highest good? Just asking that, and oddly enough, it's the I surrender, it's the house of I surrender. So it's giving you the permission to come to that surrender, okay? To start to heal, to start to ask what's in my highest good here. The cups are down. I feel broken. So what is my highest good here? What's the purpose of this? What's the meaning of all of this? And this takes us to the Page of Cups, which is all about that question. Page of Cups is like you sitting or standing at water's edge and just have your arms open, okay, in surrender. We'll say that's the theme of the reading so far. In surrender, and just saying, you know what? I'm open to the messages. I'm open to the synchronicities. I'm open to whatever comes my way. And that is you just kind of being open and having this fresh new perspective on your link, on your connection to divinity, to source. And just kind of letting that all envelop you, okay? Look at his like sheath, or his, I don't know what you would call that, a scarf, is kind of just enrapturing him. And he's got his cup out, and there's a fish inside. That it's just like, show me the signs, make this happen. Show me that I can really be in wonderment and be curious about this life. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more for you from higher self. What do we have for Scorpio's higher self, please? Queen of Swords. Ooh, gorgeous. And the Nine of Cups. Yes, that's this place of gratitude, of satisfaction, of wholeness. Nine is always wholeness. It's always completion. This can be accessed at any point, at any time. Okay, your Nine of Cups. That's the satisfaction. That's the gratitude. It's all about just coming back to that present moment. That's it. That gives us gratitude, has presence. Okay, you can't have gratitude without presence. So, and then Queen of Swords is just getting real freaking clear on what you want. Really clear on it. Aligning with your truth. Aligning with, and saying, and a lot of this reading up until now has been me kind of guiding you, and I'm getting these messages. It's not just from me, okay, in my own experience. It's like I'm getting these messages to guide you in order to speak your truth. Speak what you want. Speak what is authentic to you, where you feel alignment. If you don't feel it, ask for help. Use the power of the voice, okay? And Queen of Swords, that's all of it. That's the embodied energy of that, of just being in alignment, speaking it, meaning what you say what you mean, and not deviating, okay? Really very rich and layered path of higher self, I would say. It's not just everything's rainbows and butterflies. It's like you really coming back to this place of doing the work. I think you're willing, Scorpio. You're usually willing. I'm going to go into the path of the possible outcome now. We've got Six of Cups. Oh, gorgeous. Strength. And the Seven of Wands. Ooh. Love this, Scorpio. Love this for you. Six of Cups is you coming back to presence, okay? It's you coming back to home, that feeling of home inside. Talk about alignment. Six is a number of harmony. It's balanced, okay? And it's Six of Cups is also that card of that energy of that warm sunny day, feeling the sun on your shoulders, and you don't feel dread for the future. You're not wallowing in the past. You're just present for what is, and the day is meant for your just enjoyment, and it's wide open. And it's that feeling of just harmony and just being like, oh, okay, this is what home feels like. This is what I'm supposed to feel like. Really, we're supposed to feel like that all the time. I know that we all don't all the time, but we're supposed to feel like that all the time. The Strength card, what else can I say about strength? That's you really tapping into your inner strength. But there's also, I love when the Strength card comes up, because I always remind people, it takes courage to be soft. It takes strength to be soft, to surrender. That takes strength. We think of strength as fortifying and justifying and knowing, the right thing to say at the right time and knowing, but no, strength comes from us surrendering. Actually, there's immense strength in that. More so, I would say, than the other stuff, than fighting, which is your next card, coincidentally. This is you actively, spiritedly having the passion, the drive, the energy, the fight in you to go. So this together, it's like you are going to have the wherewithal to really kind of enter that bliss. Okay. And not that you're going to necessarily fight for it, because fighting energy is not, it's like a conflict, but it's going to, 7 is action. It's verb. It's doing. It's not a completion. It's not harmonious balance on both sides. It's like the in between where you're doing it. So I see you just set out for knowing, tapping into your bliss, your feeling of harmony, of balance, and just, it's like you're doing it and getting the integrations that are needed. Okay. You're up for the challenge of that. Give me more for Scorpio's possible outcome. Very gorgeous, Scorpio. And since it takes courage and strength to surrender, 7 of Wands is so fitting. It's like, I need to do this. You know, I need to be actively surrendering all the time, every moment that I can. The moon. Ooh, I love how it addresses, well, because, okay, the moon is Pisces power card, and you got Pisces coming through. So it's this underpinning here. You got the moon and the Ace of Wands, which is so gorgeous because the moon, that's all the things under below the surface. And then the Ace of Wands is that's the germination. That's the potential of the seed that was planted. So I'm seeing this as like you willing to dig deep, and also you willing to, you're always willing to dig deep, Scorpio. That's what I love about you. I have a lot of Scorpio on my chart. So I understand the energy quite well. Let's just put it that way. You are willing to dig deep and release the fear, release any anxiety and fear. That also takes strength, doesn't it? And have the faith too. The moon is everything we can't see, right? I know that the moon lights up the path at night, but it comes out in the darkness. And so it's the subconscious. It's everything below the surface that we can't see. But that coupled with the Ace of Wands, that's gorgeous. That's like you having the faith that things will start to germinate and flower, you know, from your newfound, or not even newfound, from your potential, this beautiful potential of manifestation of everything, really. Really gorgeous. And I also see you surrendering to the subconscious too, and having the faith that it's going to flower, that it's going to come from, that all this surrender and giving over to spirit, really to source, and all of this kind of this attitude of like, I'm here, what's the best, what's good for me, what do I, guide me. I'm open to the guidance. I'm open to the messages. That all takes faith and courage to lean on, to kind of put our eggs in that basket. That takes faith and courage. Okay. So super, so gorgeous. I'm going to go into my tarot sidekick now. And this isn't a tarot deck, but it will give us prompts and questions to further deepen your read. Where do we want to take this reading for Scorpios today? Blocking factor. Ooh, love it. Okay. So this to me is like the things we cannot see. That's the 12th house. So something's being blocked. Okay, blocking us from our wholeness, from establishing anew. We already know all this because we already went through this. So it wants us to go further into our current block. Okay, you would want to do that, Scorpio. You want to dig deep, right? You really want to uncover the truth there. Let's see what we've got. All right, so I'm going into my cozy tarot deck now, by the way, and since we have the full potentiality of the tarot at our fingertips, I'm going to flex my intuitive muscle. You can too. See what cards are going to come out. I'm going to pull 3. Always pull more if we want. And I'm going to say blocking factor. Maybe Lovers, maybe Tower. I would love to see some wand energy there. Like your vision, your inner vision is kind of waning at this point. Or maybe like a King of Wands or like a 3 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Let's see what we got. Ace of Wands. Lovers. Ding, 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 ding. Lovers. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Yes. Yeah. I see the blocking factor is you're not in the mode or the disposition of merging, of integration. Okay. There's fragmentation. Maybe you're feeling very broken. And, you know, this could be in one area, it could be in multiple, it could be a whole thing that you're going through. But there's a sense of non-integration, like you're not willing to integrate at this time. Integrate what? I don't know. It could be another person. It could be a situation. It could be you not being able to reconcile something within, without. Okay. 9 of Pentacles is gratitude. Again, presence and gratitude. Presence and gratitude go hand in hand. You're feeling incomplete. That's what I would say. 9 is completion. You're feeling incomplete. And the Ace of Wands. Yes, Wands energy is, you don't have any Wands energy right now. I mean, it's not coming through. Everyone always does. There's your inner flame, your inner candle feels kind of snuffed out or waning or obscure right now. Okay. And you're having trouble seeing the potential. Remember that potential? But it's so beautiful because your blocking factor is also your outcome. So it's like, I think that you're going to hold the vision. You're going to be able to hold the vision, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be in your kind of scorpionic way, Scorpio, which is, I know I can call out Scorpios a lot. But again, I have a lot of the same energy, so I can see that. And this is your faith too. Your faith of the potential. That's all potential. And your inner vision, your inner light. Okay. It's obscured. It's obscured right now. I'm going to go into my Oracle of the Angels. I could just keep going forever and ever, Scorpio. But I have other readings to do. This is a love note from the universe, specifically for my Scorpio friends. And push subscribe. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything. Helps to support the channel. Helps to support me giving you weekly readings every week. Enter the giveaway. You could win these beautiful cards that you see up here. Beautiful. They're gold etched. I've had them forever. They have minimal wear and tear on them. And yeah, it's just a name and email address. What do we have for a kiss on the forehead from the angels for my Scorpios? I am creator. Ooh. Wow. That's powerful. I don't get that one often. We truly are the creators of our own destiny. Whatever you think about and give energy to becomes your reality. So become aware of every thought that crosses your mind and ask yourself, am I happy with this creation? This simple awareness will help you to consciously choose what it is you create for yourself and your life. Get in touch with your Queen of Swords. I am the one and only creator of my life. I create through my thinking. I'm creating every second of my life. When I am aware of my creator self, I make room only for thoughts of pure light. Yes. Yes, you do. And yes, you can, Scorpio. If anybody can, you can. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It has been an utter delight and an honor, truly a privilege. And until next time, joyful blessings.